On our final episode's intro with Grandma Bellitti, my grandma gave me some life advice I never thought I would hear from her and never want to hear again.
Well, I'm not going to lie, it's been interesting talking about the birds and the bees with you, Grandma.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that a conversation you ever thought you'd have with your grandson?
Never. So you have to watch that. You have to be careful. You come out if you're pregnant. I mean, if you're having sex, you just come out before you're gonna. If you don't want any children, you have to get out before it's too late. They have to.
Are you talking literally or?
I mean, when you're doing something like that, you come out of the.
I'm not sure I can hold it together much longer after that.
That's life, honey. That's the birds and the bees.
It's the birds
Those
and
are the bees. That's what that's all about. That's how we all got here.
Yeah,
that's
true.
all we got here. That's the way. Now
true.
it doesn't bother me anymore because that's the way life is.
Sure. Well, you're 93, 94, right?
Yeah, that's right, honey.
What's up, everybody? Season 2 of Behind the Counter in the books. We had, I think it was a pretty interesting season this season. We were just recapping all of the episodes that we did, and we actually had some different guests this season outside of the HBGB verse, if you will. Danielle Chowinski, who's a nurse, and with libby'schoice.org. She was awesome as always. We've done some other live videos with her. And Dr. Boyle, who's one of the smartest women I've ever met and spoke with us. Listening to her talk, I was just like, oh my God, you know so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those videos were awesome too. So hope you guys enjoyed all of those. And the ones that we did as well, we talked about, let's see, how to put condoms on. Yes. We talked about libido health in general. We talked about supplements related to sex health and hormones and that kind of stuff. What's legit, what's illegit, and all different research on that. What else did we talk about? I feel like I'm missing some stuff here.
STD, STI,
STD, STI, whichever one you want to call it. It was a productive season. And I think ultimately, just like with all of our episodes, the idea here is to empower you as a patient. So our goal is to help you feel more informed and to at least be aware of what's out there, what's going on. Here are the questions that you should be asking. So whether it's to, your pharmacist or someone, like us, who we can talk you through some of that stuff, or if it's to your doctor, people like that, here are the questions and topics of things that are out there so you can have those transparent discussions that you should be having and not feel like you're in the dark when it comes to your own health. It's to help you take charge of your own health in that sense.
I mean, there are a lot of resources out there, obviously.
Right.
But our major concern at the same time, sometimes there's just too much information out there. Just typing
overload.
Just typing Google, typing up in the Google, STD. Sometimes will not lead you to the right direction. You want to make sure that you speak to someone you can trust, who is knowledgeable. And we just want to really show you there are people out there that really knows what they're talking about.
Yeah, for sure. And there are also some solutions out there. As long as you're comfortable talking about it, a qualified practitioner can help you get to the root cause of whatever is going on. Some of the stuff we talked about here is just the natural aging process, right? But like Dr. Boyle said, aging optimally should be the goal here.
Correct.
Right? So there are things you can do to age more optimally, but you have to open up the doors and have those conversations and be comfortable having those conversations with qualified practitioners, essentially.
I mean, given the topic, it is sometimes very difficult to step out of...
Sensitive.
Yeah, it's a very sensitive topic, and to talk about it to random person may be frightful.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because you don't really know them, you can actually talk a little more about yourself because they won't really judge you.
Sure.
Especially the healthcare professionals that we definitely hear a lot of stories more than you would think. So, we would definitely do our best to guide you to the right direction.
And I think going off of that point, as well, it is more common than you think,
It
right?
is extremely
You know,
common.
like especially with some of the, the word dysfunction is like, oh my God, there's like a dysfunction, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? But, and like, obviously no one wants that because it's such a negative word, right? But it's so much more common than you might think, especially as we get older, that people are experiencing these things. We see it all the time here. Other doctors we work with see it all the time as well. So don't feel uncomfortable bringing these things up because they are common and they happen to a lot of people out there in a lot of different ways. So have those conversations. I hope that you feel empowered. And when it comes to season 3, I don't know, what do you think? What do you guys think? We kind of, we've talked about a couple of different things about going different directions with future seasons of Behind the Counter, whether we do, kind of hot topics in healthcare, or we could go like, gut health is a cool topic, or diabetes is always a huge topic as well. So we kind of want to hear from you guys about what you think would be good episodes or good content that you would want to hear us or other qualified practitioners who are experts in that field in particular, you would like to hear talk about this kind of stuff. So please comment on our page, reach out to us through hbpharmacy.com or gasparsbest.com, and let us know what you think. We always want feedback on the show and other things that you want to include as well. Any final thoughts here as we wrap up?
Yeah, I mean, you hit all the points. There are ways that we can help you. There are ways that other people can help you. So you just have to ask the questions.
Sure. Sounds good. Well, we will see you on the next season of Behind the Counter. Thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. Dang it, I went the whole season without stumbling. Just literally in the last second said the wrong word. For watching, hopefully you guys are all watching, and also watching and listening to Behind the Counter, not all at the same time possibly. But thank you guys all for engaging with us. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next season. Thanks.